All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back. We are back. So we've fetched the Triumph Bonneville, the T120, and I have basically left the. I've left the little 125cc behind, and decided to fetch the Bonneville here, the Triumph, and just do some riding with her a little bit, check her out and just feel her again, get back onto a 1200 again, feel the weight difference. I've got the Alpine Star boots on and I'm ready to rock and roll here. So I'm here in Houtbay, Cape Town. This is not the best stop street, there's a lot of cars here, but what you got to basically do here is you gotta go for it here, otherwise you don't get anywhere. So that's it. Beautiful. That's why we got bikes, guys. We got bikes so we can go. So I always tell guys, you know what, you need to ride with proper protection. So by having the boots and the gloves, which I don't have yet, you need all of this to really make you feel safe, When something happens and you have a little fall or something, you want that extra protection. You want that protection so the tar doesn't chow all your natural flesh away, because you don't want to fall onto this tar. This tar is terrible stuff, you want the proper protection, proper protection. Hey, it feels good to be on something with horsepower, my friends. That little 125 two-stroke scooter is a little bit of a pup donkey. This makes you feel like you're out there. Oh man, back at it. Oh, it just feels good. So in terms of comfort, so I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the comfortability of riding a bigger bike, and also a bike that basically has no, how do I say, wind protection. So I think the issue that we have here is this wind that just comes onto you from the front and hitting my jacket, just exposed, You want a screen. I really feel like a screen is going to be a big game changer. So I'm literally, I was doing 100 k's an hour now up this hill, and the wind doesn't feel too bad, I suppose anything from 120, you kind of going to be, you might be a bit uncomfortable, Hey, there's no replacement for displacement, that 1,200 cubic inch monster twin Triumph T120 motor in this bike is ample torque. I reckon we're sitting at about 110 newtons torque wise on this motor. I don't know the exact specs, but I would say it's around 110. I know the Honda African Twin is around about 105 newtons, and this is another 100cc on top of that, so we're probably squeezing out a good 110 newton meters of torque, low down power. She produces that all in the region of, I would say, between 3 and 5,000 RPM. So I think it's good. It's enough power, overtaking power for sure, I think it's more than enough overtaking power. He's one of the tourists here from Joburg, cruising around. Man, this feels good. In terms of leanability, I'm leaning this baby over, and she feels a bit heavy. I'm just not used to it. You kind of got to let the bike do the leaning for you, and you got to look into the bend, I love the short throttle throw on this. It's got a little, I would say it's almost like a 2 centimeter throttle twist, and you're on full tap. and she just puts out that torque that you need, you know, for overtaking. And another thing, guys, very important, it's always been important to me, and that is exhaust pipe tone and sound. It can't be too irritating, but it also can't be too soft, that when you are around the car, look at this now, for instance, this guy pulls out of the way for me, right? Why did you do that? You heard me. If he didn't hear me, he wouldn't have gotten out the way, right? So important. Super important. There should always be a presence on the road when you're on a bike, always. People should always know you are in the area and you are around. Very important for safety. Super important. These red buses are something we don't want to be around at all. This is what it's about. Absolutely insane. If there are any of you out there in Europe deciding whether or not to come to South Africa, Cape Town for a bike adventure tour, look no further than Clayton on Two Wheels. Send me a message and I will connect you with the right guys. This is the most beautiful country in the world. I haven't even touched sides with what can actually be viewed in South Africa, not even close. I mean, we have the entire Karoo, the Cederberg Mountain, the whole Garden Route tour. It is absolutely incredible what we have in South Africa to offer as a biker. It is out of this world. This is just pure bliss, riding like this on this bike. Absolute bliss. Comfortable and beautiful. Just absolutely insane. See the car out of my way? Unbelievable. Look at this. Just look at this. Just look at this. Such a dream. And you have the exhaust tone, you've got the noise, the people hear you, they see you coming. It's just the right thing to do with an exhaust pipe. It's just the right thing to do. Don't play around, guys. Take that standard pipe off your bike, use it as a, I don't know what you want to use it as, an anchor weight, or keep it for when you resell the bike again. Someone that wants the original exhaust for when you sell the bike, it's normally something they ask for. Have you still got the original pipe or whatever it is, you know? But do yourself a favor, get rid of that thing, because the way these people are moving out of my way because I'm on this bike is just, it's just beautiful. It's really beautiful, man. Oh, it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful, man. I can't, I'm too excited actually. This is a real bike. You know, my scooter, the little two-stroke scooters of mine, those are absolutely beautiful for buzzing around the city, jumping on and going to the shop quickly. But the minute you hit a road like this, this is where a bike like this just comes into its own. It really does. It absolutely does. So something else I'm going to say to you guys very quickly. A lot of you have said I'm talking too much when I drive and all that. These aren't scenic rides I'm doing. So I do talk a lot because I'm trying to speak to you guys about all kinds of things that I'm trying to get off my head, safety and whatever the rest might be. So regardless of the sound that this bike makes, I can tell you now that people are also getting out of my way because of this helmet. I mean, if you guys seen this helmet, it is proper. It's like a full-on Formula 1 Grand Prix helmet. It is a flashy silver visor. Yes, this thing's got torque, eh? This thing doesn't need to rev more than 1,000 RPM and it's pulling you up a hill and turning the earth underneath you. Absolute beaut, this thing. Absolute beaut. I really have to get Natasha a nice quality helmet so we can go for a nice bike ride. It's just so good to ride a bike like this. You just feel so free and so I'm so excited to get back into the biking world. I don't know what to say anymore. I'm over the top excited. I'm actually shaking inside. I can't wait to start going around to Amanus and to Hans Bay in the morning for a coffee and just connecting with all the other bikers, you know. It's a real dream. Yes, that guy was now really sleeping at that robot, at that stop street. Fast asleep. Man, this feels good. Just the ability to lean. You know, something doesn't feel 100% on the bike. No, it's alright. I just feel almost like in the corner, I feel a slight discomfort in the left turns, a little bit of, almost like a bit of tire, like a spot on the tire that might be uneven, if that makes sense, you know. Yeah, the thing with a person like me with an engineering mind, I'm always trying to figure out and feel things. I'm a feeler and a thinker. So while I'm riding a bike, I'm trying to figure out do I have this vibration? Where's this vibration coming from? Why does the bike feel like this? Has it got high spots on the tires? Are the pistons firing correctly? Are they not pre-detonating? Is the fuel not good? So I've almost got to, biking helps me. It's like psychology. It lets my mind start freeing up from overthinking things all the time, you know. And that's why I've always been naturally so good at riding bikes, because I really feel the engine and feel the bike, you know, and I understand what's going on with the machine, you know. It's just so beautiful out here in South Africa, just so beautiful. This bike just makes me want to ride her the whole time, not want to stop. Look at how beautiful this place is, guys. Absolutely beautiful. Man, this is beautiful. And you know, I mean, literally, you ride 30 minutes out of Cape Town on the N7 and you're out in the farmlands. Another hour and 20 minutes and you're out in the Cederberg Mountains, having the time of your life. Free, natural, full of nature, animals, wildlife. It's the perfect getaway. I'm so excited to build a biking community here in South Africa. Really, I am. I'm over the top excited. Over the top. I wanted to talk to you guys quickly about oil and dirt and contaminants on the road. Do you guys look out for that? In the comments below, just let me know. Do you guys look out for contaminants and dirt and sand on the road when you're going into corners? Because it's something I tend to look out for all the time. I'm always looking out for dirt and just things that are on the road that can cause you to spill, you know, to lose the front end. Seems to be it's almost like an issue, you know, that I see a lot. I don't know if you guys see it or think about it, but I'm always like worried about taking a dump on the front end because there's some sand, or I mean, a little bit of sand is not going to do it, but a lot of sand will do it, you know. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you guys are also a little bit skeptical when it comes to sand and contaminants on the road. So when it comes to riding big bikes like this in the city, don't be, as the Afrikaners say, hastig. Moenie hastig wees nie. You know, take it easy. Look around and enjoy your ride. Don't try and scramble in between cars and accelerate too fast, and don't get road rage and pissed off, because that's when the accidents happen. Like, look at this guy. He's literally, he was driving over the line, putting his indicator on, and then all of a sudden turning right. Things like that will freak you out, and eventually you'll get irritated, and you'll want to be in a rush, and you'll want to ride out as fast as you can, and then your accidents happen. Ride slowly in the city. Ride like you were a car, if that makes sense, and blend in, and till you get out of the city. When you're out of the city, you don't have all this congestion. You don't have all these cars hanging around here, making quick decisions and chopping lanes and all that. And then you can ride the way you want to ride. You know, you can really enjoy yourself. But when you're here in the city, you have to be careful. You know, keep the bloody mirrors in here. You got to get used to riding a big bike, with these oaks on the road. Let me tell you something about these guys on the road, You got to get out of the city as fast as you possibly can. The freedom is out of the city and on the open road. While you're riding in the city, don't get too frustrated and too irritated, because you get people with very low IQ riding around here. You got to take it easy. Ladies and gentlemen, the Triumph, the 1200 Triumph, it's back, it's big, and it's producing the Newton meters of torque that we want and that we need. Ladies and gentlemen, the Triumph 1200 is back, and it's here to stay. The big bike world is just an exciting world to be in. I had that beautiful ride now from Houtbay. It must have been about, I would say, 15 Ks. Really beautiful ride. I'm almost at home, and I'm excited to take you guys on a little bit more of a tour on the Triumph. I'm probably going to go and test drive a few more Triumphs at Triumph. I love this bike. It's a beautiful bike, and I'm excited to give you guys some more feedback on the bike, you know. Guys, I'm going to call it a day. Be blessed till the next video comes out, and remember, guys, don't be hastig in the city. Slow down with your riding in the city. Don't be in a rush when you're on a bike to get somewhere fast. Rather drive your car. Take it easy and enjoy yourself, people. Enjoy yourself. Remember, the bike is a journey, and it's something to enjoy. It's not something to rush around on. You know what I mean? It's not something to rush around on. Enjoy your bike. Guys, be blessed. Till the next video. Peace out.